Morning guys, welcome to my latest video. Only a mini vlog, I would have thought this one will be, guys. Reason being, I'm down on the little lake where I've got my caravan. I said I might film a session down here, so I thought I'd do a few clips of the session. I'm going to try a little bit of surface fishing today, and it gets a little bit warmer a bit later. It's only 7:30 now. My 2 rods are out. It's a 2 rod limit on it. It's only a small lake, but yeah, I got 2 out now on some bottom baits, and see how that goes. Hopefully we can end my blanking streak, because it's been a while since I've last caught. So yeah, hopefully business as usual on here. But yeah, like I said, it's just going to be a mini vlog, guys. I want to try and film a little bit as I'm feeding the fish on the surface around the hook bait. I want to try and get a bit of that on film if I can as well. See how that goes later. Nice start to the day. Yeah, well, not a cloud in the sky in all fairness, as you could probably see behind me. So yeah, it's going to be a perfect day for surface fishing. I come down to see some of the boys on here yesterday. I seen Paul and Robin on here, and they're fishing the charity match as well, Paul and Robin. But yeah, saw them down here. They've had a couple through their session, which is good. It's a decent lake in all fairness. It's a nice head of carp in here. Nothing too big. I think the biggest in here is roughly about 23. I haven't had that one yet, but yeah, it's a nice head of carp in here. So I'll show you the lake, in fact. Yeah, so basically, this is this end of the lake. So all along that centre island, by there, I've chucked some munger out, and I've got a nice rig. I got some pop-up corn, in fact, on that one. I had them from IB Hooks, the pop-up corn, the imitation baits, and so I got 2 bits of pop-up corn on a hair, a little bit of putty on the hair as well, because they were really buoyant in all fairness, and it was lifting the hook up a little bit. So I put a bit of putty on the just by the corn, so it's literally just the corn popping up. I've got a size 6 curve shank on there, and barbless rules on here, so it's barbless, size 6 barbless curve shank with a tungsten aligner on there as well, and like I said, to try and keep that pinned to the bottom. So I'm in the margins there with a bit of munger thrown around, and I'm not sure if you can see really with the tree. There's a tree there, guys. I'm not sure how much you can see with the glare off the sun, but I'm just half, well, I wouldn't even say half a rod length. I'm tight to that tree really, and on there I've got the Northern Baits whitefish boilie. I did bring the Tutti Frutti down, but for some reason I put them on the hair and they're breaking. I think they've dried out a bit too much. I'll try a few more a bit later. If that's the case, I'll just use them as feed. So yeah, I'm on the whitefish on there with a couple of free offerings around that hook bait. So the rig I've got on there is just a normal hair rig really. I have got a bit of silicone on the hook to help it turn and trap the hair in place. Again, then I'm on the size 6 curve shank. I love the curve shank hook, so from IB Hooks on there. So yeah, they're the rigs, guys. So it's only a small lake. Don't ask me the size. I'm terrible at sizes. So yeah, I couldn't really see how many acres it is, to be honest. But this is the other side of the lake. You got the footbridge going over to the centred island. You can't fish on the centred island. If you can only go over there if you're snagged or if you want to bait up. This is the other side of the lake. So basically, where I'm standing now, this peg by here, I always either tend to go on this peg or the peg I'm currently on. I just find these are the best two pegs in all fairness, but it's such a small lake, you can get them anywhere, guys, on here. Even if you're the other end of the lake and somebody's on the peg that you want to go on and they end up leaving, you can always cast over to it anyway. So the fizzing going on by there. So yeah, guys, this is a very, very active lake. So hopefully we'll get a few jumping on camera as well. They come up really close as well, and not bothered by anything like that. Last season, the caravan season down here, when I first had my surface rod, I was sort of stuck into, which float to get, really, and in the end I got the Carvan interceptor float. It makes a bit of a splash, too much for my liking, so I tried to downscale that this year, and I've only got like a 5 gram float, so I'm going to try that a bit later. I got some imitation dog biscuits and obviously some free offerings. And Paul, yesterday in fact, Paul Wilkinson, who was down here, gave me a handful of his mixer biscuits as well. So I shall try them. Yeah, but guys, that's the other end of the lake. Like I said, it's only a really, really small lake. I mean, you could probably get 5 anglers on you, 6 at the push, and it's full then, you know what I mean? You're struggling to, where to cast and things like that. It's so, like I said, it's not a very big lake at all. Every time I turn away, they come into the surface. I don't know if you just saw that then. But this is what I want to try and get a bit later, guys. I'll start getting them feeding confidently on the surface, and we'll try and get that filmed. It's always nice to see fish, showing on camera. And I'll try and keep it running as well if I get a take. So, but yeah, guys, hopefully you'll see plenty of it today, because it is a very, very active lake. So yeah, first time on this season I've been down the lake. Come down here a few weeks back just to open the caravan up, but managed to get a nice day session in today. And it's a really cheap, you haven't got to be have a caravan on you to fish this lake. I don't know what the prices of this year yet, because the office is closed a minute, but I'll be popping up the clubhouse later to to pay my day ticket. Normally I go for a season ticket, but last season it was 60 quid for the year. And last season I'd done a couple of nights down here, but then when I joined the Bird Syndicate, I was thinking, I'm going to put a bit more effort into that, in all fairness. So I'm not going to bother with the season ticket. I'm just going to buy day tickets. Last year the day tickets was 6 quid. There's no time when you've got to get off, really. You can only do a night if you buy a season ticket. So, but you can stay till it's dark, really, as long as you're not bivvied up staying the night. They're pretty laid back as well, so if the office is closed when you get here, you could just pay on the way out, or Stuart might come down to check on things, and he'll have the money off you. So yeah, it is open to the public. I believe it's opened up until, because the site itself is opened till the last week of October, but I think the lake is open for a few more weeks. I seen it on their site to say that the lake is closed, obviously give time for the fish to recover and things like that. So yeah, it is open to the public. In this swim, you will see a little bit more on the surface later, guys, because the sun does go behind us. It's just at the moment it's glaring right on the actual surface now, but yeah, it does go behind us a bit, so you may be able to, well, you should be able to see more on the surface a little bit later. And I just want to give a big shout out as well to Paul. He's going to speak to the company he works for as well, and to see if they can donate anything towards the charity. With the charity match that we organising. So appreciate that, Paul. Thank you. He's going to ask Steve. I think he said his name was Stephen. I think it's his other brother. He's going to ask him as well. So yeah, I really appreciate that, Paul. So big shout out for you, mate. And he's on the road to recovery. He's had a bit of an accident as well in work, so on the road to recovery is the main thing. So yeah, usual thing, guys. Like I said, I'll do some updates through the day. We'll try and get some action filmed as well. My wife's even coming down the lake for a bit later as well, so if I have a take when she's here, I'll get her to film. Lovely and peaceful down there, which is what I like. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there now, guys. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea, and I shall speak to you soon, hopefully, when you can hear my alarm screaming off. So yeah, that's it for now. Speak to you soon, guys. Right then, guys, quick check-in. Just caught one now. It's here in the wasteling. Haven't weighed it yet. It's only like a short little dumpy one, but if I actually show you, there she is, taking on the whitefish, boilie, sort of open water. Yeah, so a few free offerings just around the hook bait. I was to the right earlier, but there was nothing happening to the right, so I cast it out open water, and within 5 minutes she came along. So nice little leather carp. So well happy with that one. Like I said, I've been on such a blank lately, a long streak of blanks, and this one is well appreciated, and yeah, made up with that one. So I'm going to put her back now, get the rods back out on the same spot, and hopefully we'll catch another one. Right then, guys, just thought I'd have a quick check-in. Just caught the second one now. Again on the whitefish boilie from Northern Baits. So same place as last time. Open water, the other end of the lake though. The only thing is now though, Andrew, one of the boys, have just turned up, and he's gone on the other side of the lake, so I've had to bring my rod in a little bit closer. So I'm not on that spot anymore. But hopefully we can get them feeding in another area. Like it says, a small enough lake anyway. They roam about. So the second one I caught wasn't as big. So I took a photo of it though. because I've been on a bit of a blank streak now. I'm going to send all of the reports into Northern Baits and IB hooks. Yeah, so I'll send the reports in. I'll upload the photo just after this clip as well, so you guys can see it. Nice looking fish, and you know they are looking fish. Nice looking fish in here. Yeah, nice looking fish in here. Fair play. Like I said, they're not the biggest, but it's a good day's fishing. Good day's fishing down here. And if you want to try out new things, a lake like this is perfect to do it. But yeah, so well happy now. 2 down. Left rod's a bit silent though, which I was speaking to Andrew earlier, and I normally fish to the left just under the overhang tree, which I showed you earlier, but that's usually a sweet spot. Nothing on it yet, nothing whatsoever, so it does tend to go a little bit quiet now, but between 12 and 2, so don't expect too much now, you know, in the next 2 hours. So I've just had some food now. So my lovely wife just decided to bring me a bacon, egg and mushroom sandwich down. Nice cup of tea. A couple of cans for later, because I don't normally drink on the bank now on the Birch, because it's an alcohol ban on there, but which suits me anyway, so I drink less, so it's healthier then, isn't it? But I thought, I'm having a little bit of a break down here, so I'll have a couple of cans on the bank a bit later. I think Andrew's doing the night session down here, which will be good if he is. But yeah, another 2 boys is to the left of me now, the other side of the lake, so limited as to where I can fish now. So fishing close, but I've had loads close up before, so fingers crossed. Yeah, so just do a quick check-in. I'll upload the photo at the end of this clip now, guys, so you can see the fish. Like I say, it's not the biggest, but it's a nice looking fish. And hopefully I'll have another one to show you guys very, very soon. So that's it for now, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Just thought we'd have another quick check-in, guys. 20 past 2, and I've just had the 3rd one on the bank. Stunning mirror. Like I said, not the biggest, but still it's a fish. So yeah, quite a productive day so far. This one again on the whitefish. So yes, at the moment it doesn't look like the cone or particles isn't doing the job. It's just good old-fashioned boilie. So yeah, well impressed with that. Andrew was here as well to do the honours and net the fish for me. But it was nice as well. It was a nice take. The rod whipped round to the left. Good job I got big snaggers on this session. But yeah, bent into it. Put up a bit of a fight as well, in all fairness. So, but stunning looking fish. I didn't film with me lifting it up. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the photos up after each clip then. But yeah, it's really, really good. Well impressed with the session so far. Brings my confidence back up a bit. I know the boys to the left now, they've just had their 3rd. Andrew's baiting up now. Andrew's down here for the night as well. So I know Ted's coming down, one of the other guys from the group. Ted's coming down. He's doing an overnighter as well with Andrew. So yeah, it's going to be good. Bit gutted now I'm not doing an overnighter, to be honest. But one of those things, innit? Can't be helped. But yeah, guys, like I said, it's been a really, really productive session. Like I said, it's 20 past 2 now, and we've still got a few hours left, so hopefully we'll have a few more. But yeah, I needed a session, I guess, just to lift my confidence up a little bit. I know it's a completely different water to the Birch. You cannot compare the two. I know the Birch is a tough water, but sometimes it's nice just to take yourself away from it, get on a different lake, have a couple, just to pick the confidence back up a bit. And that's what I'm doing today, and I'm enjoying it. So, nice couple of cans to chill out. Go back up to the caravan a bit later and have some nice southern fried chicken and some fries. So, very good day is going to turn out to be. It's been lovely. I haven't had nothing on the surface though. That's the thing. I've been trying to get them feeding confidently. They've had a little sniff about, but they're just not taking. So that's why I haven't put anything on the film yet, because they're getting spooked with the biscuits I'm checking out as well. So that's why I haven't filmed anything as of yet. But you know what I mean. As the afternoon draws on, it's gonna get a bit warmer. So hopefully you may have one or two come into the surface, like so. But at the moment, the whitefish is doing a good job. Never used whitefish in this lake either. First time I've used it. So I've only got about 1 kilo of it left, in all fairness, but I am due to put an order through next month probably. So I might. I was thinking about going for 2 fishy based boilie and like 2 all-rounders, so something like the B&B and Milky Amino. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing next month, is getting a few more kilos in. I try to buy in bulk, so I'm not constantly ordering all the time. At least I know I've got them there. It's like this bait I ordered just at the beginning of winter, thinking it'd last all winter and then I'd have to order ready for spring, but I haven't. I've still got quite a bit left, but I am coming to the end of the whitefish, so I will have to put an order in before long. And hopefully as well, we can start getting a few more fish on the bank with it. Now that spring's here. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment, guys. A much more productive session, which is good. A few more fish on the bank to show you guys, to try and keep you all interested. This is probably going to turn out to be a normal vlog after, where I initially said it's going to be a mini vlog. You know, I've done a few updates in all fairness, but I've had things to update. You know, so that's been good. But I'm probably not going to film the whole session. Like I said, I'm having a chill out now, especially if Ted's coming down a bit later. I'll have a chill out with him as well. So when the wife comes down, she tends to come down for about an hour or two to sit with me in the bank. When she goes back up, I might give it all of the cameras and things and just sit back and relax then. So yeah, but unless I do catch another one, in the meantime, that's it for me for now, guys. Like I said, I will do an update just before I do pack the cameras away. I will do that update, but hopefully we can start getting a few off the surface, because I love surface fishing on this lake. I absolutely love it. But yeah, shall do a check-in in a bit, so I shall speak to you soon. Right then, guys, just thought I'd have a last check-in. I'm actually going to pack up now. It's nearly 5 o'clock. I was going to stay down here a bit longer, but not much is happening. It's gone a bit quiet now, so thought I'd pack up and have a night in the caravan with the wife. Yeah, that's it really. Like I said, it's been a pretty good session, which I'm happy with. A few fish on the bank to show you guys, which is always good. I am going to pack up slowly now, just chuck the rest of the munger and all that in. Haven't long recasted the right in all fairness, about an hour ago. So just going to slowly pack up and get the rods in last thing. And hopefully might nick another bite just before we go home. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I say, there's only what I thought would have been a quick vlog was probably going to be the same length as the other vlogs I do, but it's not much really to edit as such, so it's just going to be straightforward, you know, merge the clips together and that's it, we get it up. But yeah, that's it. So hope you enjoyed anyway what I've showed. Sorry I didn't show too much on the surface, but I was trying to get them to feed on the surface and it's just nothing much happening, in all fairness, with it. But yeah, like I said, next time maybe I'll come down, you know, while it's getting you know, a lot warmer. Like I said, it is quite warm anyway, but maybe not quite as hot as we would think to get them feeding on the surface. But yeah, because all the catches I've had has been on bottom baits. So, but yeah, like I said, there's a couple of boys still on the lake now. Is Ted and Andrew are doing an overnighter. There's 2 boys over the far side of the bank and a guy here with his son now, here for a few hours. So yeah, there's a few more boys on the lake, but I think that's it for me. So, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. And next time you see me, I'll probably be on the birch. Hopefully now we'll get something. Now we've had the change in the weather. Hopefully we'll have something good to show on the birch. But yeah, but that's it for now, guys. And like again, cheers for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you soon.